Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Welcome back. And now, as we were discussing, very important part of how we can safeguard and protect ourselves in this blessed month of Ramadan, taking care also of our health, because this is an amana and this is a great blessing which Almighty Allah Ta'ala has given us. When we say that sometimes, we have many doctors who will give us some medical health guidelines, and they will give us some guidelines on what we need to eat. And yes, indeed, the month of Ramadan, how many of us we really can avoid those fried and fatty foods containing too much sugar? And what is the condition of ourselves? We do tend to overeat, especially at Sahri time. And we think in our mind that we have a very long day, that we need to have enough food. So it does happen that we do certain actions which can also be detrimental for our health. But please, in this month of Ramadan, smoking cigarettes need to be avoided completely. We need to give up this habit. We need to quit it. And indeed, if we cannot give up smoking, straight away, at least try and cut down gradually. And this we need to really to start not only in the month of Ramadan, but welcoming the month of Ramadan. Before the month of Ramadan, start cutting down on the number of cigarettes if you are a smoker, because smoking is indeed haram. And also the shisha smoking is the same as smoking, haram. It needs to be avoided. It's going to have impact and affect our ibadah, worshipping Allah, standing at prayer at night, all these. Because when we say we are in the month of Ramadan, the question is, there are certain rules, because Allah Ta'ala says in the Quran, يا أيها الذين آمنوا كتب عليكم الصيام كما كتب على الذين من قبلكم لعلكم تتقون. Oh, you have believed. The fast has been ordained upon you like how it has been ordained on those people before you, so that you may gain taqwa and piety. The question is, when we say that you have to keep fast, do you think that fast means only to abstain from food and drink? Do you think that fasting is only to keep away from food and drink and suppressing one desire? There is much more to keeping that fast. Allah Ta'ala says in the Quran, ما أصاب من مصيبة إلا بإذن الله ومن يؤمن بالله يهدي قلبه والله بكل شيء عليم. In Surah 64, ما أصاب من مصيبة, any musibah, any calamity that afflicts you, that comes upon you, happens by the will of Allah. And whomsoever brings iman in Allah, Allah will guide his heart, yahdi qalba. So it shows us that the heart also needs to fast. وَمَن يُؤْمِن بِاللَّهِ يَهْدِ قَلْبَهُ. In a hadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, أَلَا وَإِنَّ فِي الْجَسَدِ مُضْغَةً. Verily there is a muscle in the body. If it is sound, the rest of the body is sound. And if it is diseased and corrupted, the rest of the body will also be diseased and corrupted. إن في ذلك لذكرى لمن كان له قلب أو ألقى السمع وهو شهيد. So that is a reminder for that person who has a heart. Now when we think that the heart is never empty, the heart, either we fill it with love of Allah, love of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, but the heart is never empty. A person may have certain diseases in the heart. We suffer from so many different types of diseases, because this pride is this is the rida'i, this is the upper garment, we say, belongs to Almighty Allah Ta'ala. And indeed, when a person thinks about, pride or all these things, this grandeur, everything belongs to Almighty Allah Ta'ala. So Ramadan is that opportunity, is that time, is that month. When a person is keeping that fast, remember also his heart needs to keep that fast. So when he does certain actions and he is keeping that fast and is reciting the Quran, he also at the same time is keeping fast with his tongue. So Kutiba alaykum siyam, the fast has been ordained upon you. Understand, the fast is not just keeping away from food and drink. The fast is also keeping control of our tongue. ما يلفظ من قول إلا لديه رقيب عتيد. Anything that a person utters, except that the angel is recording it. Allah Ta'ala says in the Quran, يا أيها الذين آمنوا اجتنبوا كثيرا من الظن إن بعد الظن إثم ولا يغتب بعضكم بعضا أيحب أحدكم أن يأكل لحم أخيه ميتا فكرهتموه. O you who believe, abstain from many types of zan and suspicion. In Surah 49, do not, backbite against each another. Does any one of you, أَيُحِبَّ أَحَدُكُمْ أَن يَأْكُلَ لَحْمَ أَخِيهِ مَيْتًا فَكَرِهْتُمُ. Does any one of you love that you eat the flesh of your dead brother? You would not like it. It has been found that in many masajid, in many areas, in many places, people are in a state of fasting and they now have very long days and they sit in one corner and they start speaking and doing ghiba and backbiting. In the state of fasting, one cannot even imagine how good deeds are being wiped out. What is the punishment for backbiting? What is the consequence of those people who backbite against each other? So, does anyone of you love to eat the flesh of his dead brother? No, you would not like it. So, you have to keep fast with your tongue. You have to abstain from speaking evil, even speaking, with a lie with the tongue, or even quarreling. All these need to be avoided in the state of fasting. Whomsoever safeguards what is between his jawbones and what is between his legs, I guarantee for him Jannah. So keeping fast, fasting is not only that we keep away from food and drink. One has to fast with the heart, one has to fast with the tongue, one has to fast also with their eye. When a person doesn't control his eye, when he releases his forbidden glances, you can, even the sweetness of our ibadah, and that is, it is lost. You are in a state of fasting. It is a blazing hot day. And even in the state of fasting, we cannot control our gazes. We're looking at haram. How are we going to taste the sweetness of our ibadah? How are we going to taste the sweetness of our iman? The fasting is not only fasting with the heart, the tongue, the eyes. It also have to fast with the ear, with our listening. إِنَّ السَّمْعَ وَالْبَصَرَ وَالْفُؤَادَ كُلُّ أُولَٰئِكَ كَانَ عَنْهُ مَسْئُولًا. On the day of Yawm al-Qiyamah, everything Allah Ta'ala, meaning, will be questioned. The listening, the seeing, the heart, we will be questioned on the day of Yawm al-Qiyamah. And الذين يتبعون رسول النبي الأمي الذي يجدون مكتوبا عندهم في التوراة والإنجيل. Important it is to bear in mind that one is keeping away from food and drink, the other is to avoid those things which is haram. We gave an example of smoking, and Allah Ta'ala says in the Quran, الذين يأكلون الربا لا يقومون إلا كما يقوم الذي يتخبطه الشيطان من المس ذلك بأنهم قالوا إنما البيع مثل الربا. Because when we are keeping away from food and drink, but what about if a person in the state of fasting is still devouring usury, interest, riba? إن الذين يأكلون أموال اليتامى ظلما. What about that person? He is keeping away from food and drink, but then he is devouring and eating the wealth of their orphans. So, understand, it is not only that we keep away from halal food and drink, it is also that we keep away from all types of evil, abstaining from, Allah uses the word يَأْكُلُونَ riba. What is the consequence if we don't abstain from this type of major sin? So may Allah Ta'ala give you and I the tawfiq to know and to realize that fasting has many other inner dimensions. In order for us to really reach that goal or that level of taqwa and piety, bear in mind that fasting is not only keeping away from food and drink, it is also keeping fast with our eyes, with our ears, with our heart, with our tongue. Until next time, أقول قولي هذا أستغفر الله لي ولكم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.